Top 5 Best Films of Veronica Hart. You must watch. 1. A Scent of Heather, 1980. In A Scent of Heather, Veronica Hart takes on one of her earliest leading roles as Heather, a sheltered young woman whose life changes dramatically when she is removed from her protected upbringing and thrust into a complicated adult world. According to her filmography, this role marked one of her first major performances and helped establish her as a serious actress in story-driven productions. The narrative centers on Heather's arranged marriage, which quickly becomes emotionally complex when hidden truths about her family background are revealed. What begins as a seemingly traditional transition into adulthood evolves into a layered drama filled with tension, identity struggles, and moral conflict. The story explores themes of innocence lost, forbidden attraction, and the pressures of societal expectations. Hart's portrayal is notable for its emotional progression. She convincingly moves from naive and uncertain to more self-aware and assertive, capturing the psychological weight of her character's situation. The film stands out for its attempt to blend melodrama with character development, giving Hart room to deliver a performance that goes beyond surface-level storytelling. This role is often cited as one of the key films that helped define her early career and establish her reputation for strong acting ability. 2. Pandora's Mirror, 1981. In Pandora's Mirror, Hart plays the mysterious character Pandora in a fantasy horror narrative that combines supernatural elements with psychological curiosity. The story begins when a woman discovers an antique mirror in a shop, only to learn that it possesses unusual and possibly dangerous powers. After convincing the shop owner to let her take the mirror home, she soon realizes that it reveals visions tied to the past, specifically intimate moments from different people throughout history who have gazed into it. As she becomes increasingly fascinated, the mirror acts as both a window into hidden desires and a catalyst for her own transformation. Hart's role adds intrigue and mystique to the film, anchoring the narrative's supernatural tone. Her performance contributes to the eerie atmosphere, as the story moves between fantasy and psychological exploration. The film's structure allows for a series of interconnected vignettes, all linked through the mirror's power, making it more experimental than many productions of the time. What makes Pandora's Mirror memorable is its creative premise. It blends horror, fantasy, and character-driven storytelling, giving Hart a chance to be part of a visually and narratively distinctive project. Her presence helps tie together the film's shifting tones, making it one of the more unique entries in her filmography. 3. Amanda by Night, 1981. Amanda by Night is widely regarded as one of Hart's most important films, combining crime drama with strong character development. She plays Amanda Heather, a high-end escort who becomes entangled in a murder investigation when several women in her profession are targeted by a killer. The story unfolds as a police detective partners with Amanda to track down the murderer, creating a narrative that blends suspense, mystery, and emotional drama. As the investigation progresses, Amanda is forced to confront both external danger and her own vulnerabilities, adding depth to her character. Hart's performance is central to the film's success. She portrays Amanda as intelligent, resilient, and emotionally complex, balancing strength with moments of fear and introspection. Her ability to carry the narrative helped the film gain recognition and awards, reinforcing her reputation as a leading actress of the era. The film's noir-inspired tone, combined with its structured storyline, sets it apart from many contemporaries. It remains one of the best examples of how narrative ambition and performance could elevate films during this period. 4. Roommates, 1982. In Roommates, Hart delivers another standout performance, playing Joan Harmon, a woman navigating the complexities of shared living and personal relationships. The film focuses on the emotional and interpersonal dynamics between two women sharing a space, exploring themes of independence, intimacy, and self-discovery. Unlike more plot-driven films, Roommates leans heavily on character interaction and emotional realism. The story unfolds through everyday experiences, conversations, and evolving relationships, giving it a grounded and relatable tone. Hart's character is at the center of this exploration, providing a nuanced portrayal of a woman balancing personal desires with the realities of her environment. Her performance is subtle yet impactful, relying on expression and emotional depth rather than dramatic plot twists. This approach highlights her acting range and reinforces why she was considered one of the most skilled performers of her time. The film is often remembered for its emphasis on realism and its ability to portray relationships in a more authentic way. Hart's role in Roommates further cemented her status as a leading figure in narrative-driven cinema of the early 1980s. 5. Wanda Whips Wall Street, 1982. In Wanda Whips Wall Street, Hart takes on one of her most commanding roles as Wanda Brandt, a corporate strategist determined to dominate the financial world. The story follows Wanda as she orchestrates a takeover of a struggling investment firm by manipulating and blackmailing key stakeholders. Her plan involves leveraging personal secrets and relationships to gain control, showcasing her intelligence and ambition. However, complications arise when an investigator is brought in to uncover the cause of the firm's instability, creating tension and conflict throughout the narrative. The film blends corporate drama with elements of satire, offering a unique setting compared to other films of the time. It explores themes of power, corruption, and ambition, using its storyline to comment on the ruthless nature of the business world. Hart's portrayal of Wanda is confident, charismatic, and assertive. She dominates the screen, embodying a character who is both strategic and unapologetically ambitious. Her performance elevates the film, making Wanda one of the most memorable characters in her career. This film stands out not only for its premise, but also for its structured storytelling and higher production values. It remains one of the defining titles in Hart's filmography, highlighting her ability to lead complex, narrative-driven projects.